let's talk about the secret silent partner, the thing that so many people I'm finding these days just do not take into consideration. The one thing that I've learned over the years is when you start to talk about marketing and building a business online, all the things that you need, all the pieces and all the parts coming together the way they should. The one thing that I see left out almost probably 80% of the time is a person's website. And here's what I hear, right? Yeah, I'll get to that. It's kind of like my brochure. It's kind of like my brochure. That's, but I'm on social media. Man, I'm all over social media, right? So I want to talk about that today because I will tell you that I've built up my influence, or I don't know what you want to call it, but my following of tens of thousands of people over the years. And some of it, without question, has been through the social media, but it didn't start that way. Back in 2009, I hooked up with an individual, a gentleman by the name of Ray Higdon, and started learning all about blogging. Started learning all about having a website, and I had been doing websites. I've been designing websites since the early 2000s with some state of the art and on the edge technology and so forth back then, because that's what programming and things like that is what I did, and I did for many years. But never really understood. I knew people needed to have websites. I knew you had to have that place. But again, I kind of was given the impression when social media came out that it was, your website's kind of your brochure. People can go there and find out a little bit about you and everything else. But where you really want to market is on Facebook. And that's where you really want to put all the effort and everything. And so many people do that, and they've done that, and they continue to do that and so forth. And now, as I've been doing it a lot longer and been in that niche so much longer, I found out that when I have the greatest success and long-term sustainability is when I promote my website and I make my website my Walmart. What do I mean by that? Well, I was listening to an interview this morning with two individuals. Amazing. One of them was Graham Cochran, who is phenomenal. And I can't for the life of me remember the other young lady, but she is the founder and CEO of TonicSiteShop.com. And they do websites for Amy Porterfield and some of the biggies out there, some of the biggest clients in the world. And one of the things I loved is that social media should be the storefront, the outside of your business, right? Should be like the window dressing. If you ever have gone to New York, or if you've ever seen like the Macy's Day Parade or watched shows where people are walking down Fifth Avenue and Madison Square Gardens and all those areas and all the different stores and the mannequin setups they have in the windows and all that. That's the window dressing. That is the items that are outside your store that should draw people in the store, because that's where it's all happening. That's where it's all going on. That's where everything is, that they can find out what's going on. They can get all the products. They can find out everything inside the store. And that's your website, right? That includes your blogs. That includes your products. That includes maybe your podcast, all of that stuff, right? But social media should be thought of as the storefront or outside of your business, right? People can't buy from outside of your business. You can use the outside of your business to send them in, but they can't buy out there. Now, what happens with most people is they get on the TikToks of the world and the Instagrams and Twitters and all that. And what they want to do is use that and try to send to a landing page here and there, or send them to, I don't know, a Stan Store or a Linktree or whatever, right? Instead of using that as a banner, flyer, promotion to send them to their Walmart. Okay, so I want to talk about a little bit here real quickly about why it is so important to have a website. and not take the position that, yeah, I'll get to that. That's down the line on my list. I'll get to that here in the near future. But right now, it's social media. It's this and that. And I'm going to do a video on social media because I used to be a big promoter of social media. Social media, yay, social media, everything. And not so much anymore. I'm still getting leads. I'm still getting traction off of blogs and YouTube videos I did years ago. I don't see that same thing with social media. And I'm finding that if I tell somebody, yeah, go to Facebook and do a search in Facebook and you'll find this or that and everything. And people go there and they just intuitively don't find the things. And I've got a lot more things I want to talk about that, but that's another video. So let's talk about the importance of your website. First off, it's your home, right? It's your home business. It's where your business home lies. I don't know about you, but when I go to look for something at a store, like last night, my wife and there's a thing, a fish market place, a fish and chips place. It's called On the Hook. Some of you may or may not have heard of it. They're all over in Montana and Wyoming and Colorado and Idaho and all over the place in a lot of different states. I'm sure it's a franchise of some sort. But here in Idaho, we'll get notices saying, hey, the truck, and it's a food truck. I think they have an actual restaurant also, but I don't know that. But we'll get a notice saying, hey, the food truck's going to be in this parking lot from 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 9 o'clock at night, or 5 to 9, or whatever the time is, and so forth. And they'll just set up in a parking lot. And the next time you see them, the next month, they might be in a parking lot somewhere else, right? Which they will be, right? So we got notification that they were there, and because of all kinds of things, our one granddaughter turned 13 today, and we were preparing for all that and everything. Karen was like, okay, are we going to go get some fish and chips? I said, yeah, where are they? And couldn't find it. So where did I go? I went online and looked, not for Facebook, not for TikTok or anything like that. I went and looked for their website. And sure enough, I went to their website. Not only did it give me every calendar for my state, where they were going to be and everything, but it allowed me to sign up for an email that would send me updates anytime they were in my area, period. All of that stuff was right there on their website. That's their home. That's where you can get all the information. And when we got to the truck, on the side of the truck, there was a QR code that you could scan and would take you right to their website, right, with all that information. Why? Because it's organizable, it's easy to find, it's easy to put it all together so people can click, look here, fill out forms, do everything they want, right? Facebook is great. You can have a lot of things on Facebook, and you probably should have a Facebook page out there, I guess. I have one. Don't do a whole lot with it anymore, but your website, I can't stress enough the importance of it, okay? Again, social media is your storefront. It's your outside of your business. Your websites should be where you capture most of your leads, right? If I'm on TikTok and people are coming to TikTok, and I'm trying to capture their information, right? And their name and email and get on my list and everything else. I've got to send them somewhere. So where am I going to send them, right? Hopefully you're going to send them to your website or someplace in your website that you can capture their lead information. That is your main objective. In marketing, that is your main objective, okay? It's if you do a Google search, right? Do a Google search sometime on something. Or, car mechanics or bestseller or whatever it is, right? 80% of what comes up is either a blog post, a website, a podcast, a YouTube video, and once in a while Facebook. I don't think I've ever seen a TikTok video come up or a TikTok page come up or anything like that, right? So what's the number one search engine out there? It's Google. What's the second? YouTube, right? So when it comes to your content, you should be doing blog posts, YouTube videos, podcasts, right? All of these things. Yeah, if you want to do short videos and you want to get on social media and all that stuff, that's fine. For me, I backed away from that. It's just I don't like the environment for a lot of reasons again. But the first place that people are going to go when you're out on Google is what comes up is typically a blog, a website, things like that. Now, there are some Facebook pages that might come up and things, but it's typically not that. Okay. And last is, where are you sending people if you're using social media? Where are you sending people? Even if I know people are using this thing called Stan Store now, which is kind of a link tree or a Mobi or whatever, and it's just basically a place where you can put a bunch of links and they can sell things and send everybody all over the place. And I don't get it, but guess what? They're sending them links and they're clicking on those links and going someplace else. So my question to you is, why spend all your time on something that's going to send them somewhere else, and not spend your time on where they're going to go? Your website, it's your home. It is so, so incredibly important. I hope you understand that. If you're, in that position where you're trying to think, how can I really build a long-term business? Well, a long-term business is going to happen when you build a list. And if you want to build a good list, have a great website with a lot of places within that website that gives out incredible value, incredible free value, and a number of different places where you can collect information. Maybe they want to join your newsletter. Maybe they want a free PDF. Maybe they want a free training video that you got together. But all kinds of different places that you can collect an email, a name and an email from them to get them on your list. So I hope this helps. If you are in the mode for a system that will put this all together for you, I can't stress enough. I started using Kajabi about 2 months, almost 2 months ago now. No, I guess about a month ago, June 26th. And I'm in love with it. It's one of those things. It's an all-in-one platform that does amazing. It's if you're looking for something to put together your website, your blog, your funnels, all of that stuff in one place, have all the tracking, collect all your leads, have the CRM, all of that stuff in one place, check this out. If you're interested in getting your own subscription to Kajabi and using this amazing platform for building your business, your online courses, your online community, then I would encourage you to use my link that you see here below, rondeering.com/Kajabi. Now, this is an affiliate link, so I would get a little bit if you decide to go past the trial time, but that does not affect your payment and what you pay. And the other good news is that you can see here, this is a 30-day trial. If you go to Kajabi directly, they only offer a 14-day trial. And I think 30 days is a great amount of time for you to really check this out and really do everything that you need to do to make it a good evaluation if this is what you need. Now, I use Kajabi for everything. I used to use other programs to build my websites and to build my funnels, and all of these things added up to monthly costs. And now with Kajabi, I not only built my website, I've built courses, I've built funnels, I've built landing pages, everything, the CRM, everything is all in one place, so I can send out emails, I can do my autoresponders, I can do automations, I can do everything using this one platform that gives me the ability to build my business in one place for one monthly cost. Now, that to me was amazing because I didn't have to pay for autoresponders, for funnel creators, for web designer software, all of these other things that added up to $300 and $400 a month. I could do this for as little as $150 a month and get everything I needed. So that said, use my link because there's two things that'll happen. One is you're going to get a 30-day free trial, but the other thing is I'm going to give you at least two bonuses that are going to go with this. First, I'm going to give you my Kajabi mini course. That's going to come to you free. That's normally a $47 fee that you're going to get without question for free. The other thing you're going to get is a free coaching session with me so that can get together with you one-on-one and help you decide exactly how you want to start your business, how you want to go forward, and what you want to do to make this all happen for you. And the last thing I would want to give you, and it's really not the last thing, but is I want to give you a free course on building your personal brand, taking your personal brand, which is really what you want to build, to the next level, to levels that you haven't seen before. So I hope that you choose to go with this link and to go with Kajabi, not because of my affiliate commission, but because I think it is the best platform out there for you to build your business and to have the success I know you can have on your online community and your online business.